Somebody's in their new wellies.
So today we're going to plant our Christmas potatoes. It's a little bit late for them. It's the first week of September now, but we've managed to get hold of some seed potatoes, and these are, I think they're Charlotte or possibly Maris Pia. So they're kind of like an early potato, but you can get away with planting them late summer and normally harvest for Christmas. So we've got a few here. You don't need to let these chip like normal potatoes because they're cold stored during the summer months, I think. So these ones have just started, and that's fine. We can put them straight into the compost. So because it's late summer as well, the ground temperature is going to get quite low as we get near Christmas. So we're going to grow these in bags. You can also use buckets or pots as well. So you fill the bag with soil, and you can top up the soil as it goes, a bit like mounding up the potatoes. But this will mean the soil temperature is a bit warmer than it would be if it was in the ground. And we can also move them around. We can move them up close to the house, on the south side of the house if we want them to get a bit more sun. So we've got our potatoes here that have arrived in the post, and there should be enough here for probably 4 or 5 bags, possibly less. You can fit, 2 or 3 per bag. So we'll do that now, and we're going to head over to the compost heap and screen some of the compost. So here's our compost heap from earlier in the year. We've got a new one over here, so this stuff should be ready now, and this is a mixture of the duck and chicken shavings that come out of their houses and all the vegetable waste and food waste from the house. So we've got a nice old fashioned screen here, and we'll just take it over above the wheelbarrow, shake it in. What I'm going to do next year is build a 2x3 treated framework that sits over the top of the wheelbarrow, and then use that as a screen. Just put some 1/2 inch mesh on there. It's probably a bit quicker and easier. We can shovel it straight on and then use the flat side of a rake and just kind of wiggle it back and forth. But for now this seems to be doing the job, and the compost is fine for potatoes. And the nice thing is that as we're growing these in pots and bags, even at the end of the season, we can just tip the potatoes out, remove what we need, and then that compost can go straight back on the garden anyway. So there's nothing wasted, and we can use it year in, year out. Okay, we're going to plant our potatoes. Fill the bags up about halfway first, and then we'll put in a layer of potatoes. We'll put about 2 in the bottom, then I'm going to put a bit more compost in and put another couple. And push it in here. Good. And another one. Get another one. That's a good one. And one more. Put it in there. See? Put another 6 inches of soil compost on top of that, and we're going to put 3 more potatoes in, and then we'll top that off. Hopefully having a dark bag, the heat from the sun's going to get in there as well, give them a kickstart. And then once we've got shoots on top, we'll stack a bit more compost on, keep it around the sunny side of the house, and hopefully have a good crop by mid to late December.